Hello, and welcome back to Vivi Messages. There's a man in your life who seems to be aloof, meaning he's hard to read. You seem to have been trying to conquer him for some time, but you can't. You see this man as a challenge, and you're wondering, why is he so hard to figure out? It's like you try to study him, you can't. The reason that you can't study a man like this is because all he does is lie. He feeds you lies to keep you in an imbalance. You know, he doesn't want you to figure him out, so he gives you a little here, he gives you a little there, but you can never seem to get a straight answer out of him. He's a succubus energy. He comes around and acts overly nice for a day or two to reel you in. Then he starts to be cold again, barely answering your calls or text messages. That's his game. He's playing a game of scarcity. It's his way of controlling you. You are not the only one he does this to. A man like this is only after one thing and only cares about one thing: himself. This man has been in the wilderness many times, not because he's not talented, not because he's not ambitious, but because he steps on the backs of others in order to rise. He's always in a cycle of karma. Why? Because of his actions. This man gets good women in his life all the time, but he drains them energetically by being hot and cold, keeping them in a state of confusion so they don't figure out the game that he's playing. He's a mastermind at what he does. This man may have drained you financially to support his ambitions. This man has held a lot of money, but it never stays with him because he lacks the skills to multiply it. When he sucks one woman dry, he seeks out his next victim to fund his dreams and his career. This man I'm talking about may be in the fashion industry. He may be an artist. He may be an aspiring actor. Whatever it is, he's in the arts of some kind, some form of entertainment he's pursuing. Truth be told, the man that you are trying to get a grasp of, he has someone else. He's living with someone. And the woman that he's living with, her energy is the type, she's very high with sexual energy. He's leaning on her for shelter and a stable home base. She's an older woman, but she has a younger figure, but she's much older than him. She wants him as her arm candy to make all her friends jealous. Excuse me. She wants him as her arm candy to make all her friends jealous and uses him for X. That's a tactic she uses to also control him. He wants out, but has not found that large cash cow as yet that will set him up for life. He's in a mode of searching for the one who will be his holy grail woman. He wants someone with beauty, brains, and someone who's especially financially stable. There are some men in the world who are just like him. They use women to fuel their ambitions for years, and then once they grow weak and are tired of testing out different women who can fulfill this, they search for that one woman who fits the mold of everything that they want and settle with her. She has to have the body of a goddess, but must come with a hefty bank account. And in public, she must prop him up to look as if he's the breadwinner. These types of men stumps on hearts along the way, trying to come up but never truly do. Because again, karma keeps circling them. For all the women who cried over them, for all the women who cried out to God for healing from them. So it's like they take 2 steps forward, then they take 10 steps back. It's a vicious cycle. Then there are a few women in his life where he drains them and leaves them for a while, and then he waits for them to regain their strength mentally and financially, only to return to them to suck their energy again, to suck their finances again, to drain them mentally again. And they do this for years and years, leaving them with no real commitment. If you are one of these women in this vicious cycle, I urge you to get out today. Say a prayer over your heart, say a prayer over your mind, and ask God to free you from the shackles of such an energy. Call your power back to you and move forward, because this does not end well. In the end, this man could die from a woman scorned, or from an actual disease from one of his various partners. This is your warning to get out now. Nothing but danger lies ahead. You can't save him. This was Vivi Messages. If this resonated, let me know down in the comments. And I'll see you all in the next video. Be careful out there.